Mercy was 13 when she first understood that poverty was not just about lacking money, it was about how people looked at you. She lived with her grandmother, Grandma Rose, in a small one-room house behind an old abandoned shop. The zinc roof rattled whenever the wind blew. When rain fell, they placed bowls under the leaks and stayed awake through the night. But in that fragile house, there was laughter. Grandma Rose would often say, "We may not have much, but we have each other, and that is enough." Mercy believed her. Every morning before sunrise, Mercy woke to the smell of frying bean cakes. Grandma Rose would already be outside, squatting beside a charcoal stove. "Good morning, my star," Grandma Rose would say. Mercy would smile sleepily. "Good morning, Grandma." She helped package the bean cakes into small, transparent nylons before rushing to bathe and dress for school. Her uniform had faded from too many washings. The collar was slightly torn. Her school bag was held together by thread, and her black, flat shoes, the soles, the classroom filled with the smell of fried rice and chicken. Students compared snacks and swapped chocolates. Mercy quietly drank water. Sometimes, her stomach growled so loudly she feared someone would hear. One afternoon, while walking to class after assembly, her shoe caught on a small stone. Rip! The sole tore halfway. A boy behind her gasped dramatically. "Her shoe just died!" Laughter exploded. Mercy froze. For a moment, her eyes burned with tears. But she bent down calmly, removed both shoes, and walked barefoot into class. The laughter slowly died down. Even the teacher looked uncomfortable. That day, Mercy felt something shift inside her. Not shame, resolve. 3 weeks later, just after lunchtime, a man appeared at Mercy's classroom door. "Is Mercy here?" Her heart pounded. "You need to come. Your grandmother collapsed." Mercy didn't wait for permission. She ran. She ran through the streets. She ran past the market. She ran barefoot, because her shoes had finally torn completely that morning. She reached the small clinic, breathless. Grandma Rose lay on a narrow hospital bed, oxygen mask over her face. The doctor called Mercy aside. "She needs surgery. It's urgent. Without it—" He didn't finish the sentence. "How much?" Mercy asked quietly. The amount felt like a mountain falling on her chest. They didn't even have half of it. That night, Mercy sat beside her grandmother, holding her fragile hand. "I'm sorry I couldn't give you a better life," Grandma Rose whispered weakly. Tears slid down Mercy's face. "You gave me everything." The next morning, Mercy made a decision that terrified her. During school assembly, she walked toward the stage. Her legs shook, her hands trembled. The principal looked surprised, but allowed her to speak. Mercy faced hundreds of students, the same students who had laughed at her. "My grandmother is in the hospital," she began softly. Whispers spread. "She raised me alone. She sells bean cakes so I can be here. She needs surgery. I don't have the money." Her voice cracked, but she did not cry. "I am not asking for pity. I don't want to lose her." Silence fell over the entire assembly ground. The students who once mocked her could not meet her eyes. Then something unexpected happened. Clara, one of her biggest bullies, stepped forward. Without saying a word, she placed her weekly allowance into Mercy's hand. Others followed. Coins, notes, lunch money. Teachers joined in. The principal announced an emergency fundraiser. Within days, the school community raised enough for the surgery. The surgery was successful. Grandma Rose survived. But the story didn't end there. On the day Mercy returned to school, she was called into the principal's office. A well-dressed man sat inside. He introduced himself as a representative from an educational foundation. He had been visiting the school the day Mercy spoke at assembly. "I was moved by your courage," he said. "Not your poverty, your courage." Mercy was awarded a full scholarship, covering her education until university. Her hands trembled as she held the letter. She cried openly.
Thank you so much!
You earned it, kiddo.
I can't believe it! This means everything!